Grace Nafziger and her sidekick Nugget.
Hello, welcome to Crafts with Naf. I'm Miss Naf and I teach biology at Presentation Academy. And this is my sidekick. He's a crested gecko named Nugget. Today, we're going to focus on In this video, we are going to be teaching you how to make pop tab bracelets. So pop tabs coming from like soda cans or sparkling water cans. So here is what you are going to need to make these bracelets. So the first thing that you're going to need is some ribbon or string of some sort. I have kind of a thicker ribbon. If you have like a thinner ribbon around, or if you want to use yarn or string, you can do that. Sometimes I like to use the stretchy string that you can get at craft stores because then your bracelet stretches really well. You need some scissors to cut the ribbon with, some tape, and then you need about 20 different pop tabs from different sodas or sparkling waters. Some of the sparkling waters have different colored pop tabs, so if you have those at home, that would be kind of fun to play around with and get some color. All right, let's get started. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is start with our ribbon, and you want to make sure that the ribbon is going to be big enough to fit around your wrist. So what I like to do is take the ribbon and hold it and wrap it around my wrist about 3 times. And that's kind of about how much ribbon I think I'm gonna need. I like to give a little bit of extra room too, just to make sure that it's long enough, because if you make it too short to start with, you can't really make it longer, but if you make it too long, you can always cut off ribbon. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is make sure that the ribbon can be folded in half. So a good way to do that is take your 2 ends and line them up together and then just pull tight, and that makes sure that my ribbon is in half. Okay, so once I have kind of 2 sides to the ribbon, I am actually going to tape my ribbon to the table. What was that, Nugget?
Be careful with that tape.
That's absolutely right, Nugget. You might want to check first. If your table's painted, you need to be really careful with the tape, because sometimes the tape can take off the paint. So make sure you ask first, especially if your table is painted. I have already taped mine down to my table. My table is not painted and it has watermarks on it. So this is my good craft table that I can use to do this with. All right, let's go. So you should have 2 sides to your ribbon and a little kind of hood at the top, okay? And you're gonna wanna start with 1 pop tab. Now, I like to put my pop tabs all face up like this instead of using the kind of rougher backside. You can mix and match however you want. You can put them in different directions like that, but I'm going to put all my pop tabs kind of in the same direction because I like how that looks when the final product comes out, okay? Now, if you've ever done any weaving before, you're going to kind of have a good idea of how this pattern to put the pop tabs on should go, because in weaving, you go in and out or up and down, and that's kind of gonna be the same that we do here. So we're gonna start with our first pop tab, and we're gonna take our right piece of ribbon, and we're gonna put it through, going up through our right pop tab hole. Then we're going to take our left piece of ribbon and put it through going up through our left pop tab hole. And I'm going to push this ribbon all the way up, or this pop tab all the way up to my tape. Okay, and keep it a little loose up there. All right, now I'm ready for my second pop tab. So second pop tab, I just went up on that pop tab, so I'm going to go down with my ribbons on this one. So my right ribbon goes down through the right tab hole. My left ribbon goes down through the left hole, okay? And here's where we're going to need to make this connection between the second and the first pop tab. So remember that I am on the down part of the pattern now. So I'm actually going to take my right ribbon and go back to my first tab and go down through the first tab with my right ribbon, and then take my second ribbon, my left ribbon, and go down through the first tab with my left ribbon. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to kind of pull it tight so that, and I'm going to push it up a little bit so that it's not down so far. I'm going to pull it tight so that my two tabs are kind of stacked on top of each other. Okay, we'll do that one more time. So we did an up tab, a down tab, so now we need another up tab because it's going to go up, down, up, down, up, down the whole way through. So I'm going to go up with the right and up with the left. And then I need to make that connection with this tab here, so I'm going to go up with the right and up with the left. And pull tight. Now I have 3 tabs stacked on top of each other, and I'm just going to keep doing that until I'm happy with the length of my pop tab bracelet. And then I can tie it off. So let me put, this is one that I made previously, so you can see how your tabs are going to start coming around, and eventually you're going to be able to tie it off into a bracelet like that. Okay, so when you're ready to tie off your bracelet, and this is a very short bracelet, it is not ready yet, but when you're ready to tie off your bracelet, you will take the bottom and just simply do a knot. And you'll probably want to knot it twice so that it holds. Okay? And then kind of like any other friendship bracelet you do, you'll want to take your tape off, of course. You will wrap your bracelet around your wrist, and then you can put the ribbon through the loop that you left at the top and just tie until it is tight enough for you. And since you're tying with ribbon, it should be pretty easy to come off. And that's how you make a pop tab bracelet. Thanks for hanging out and doing some crafts with Naf. I hope you have a nice day.
Thanks for doing crafts with Naf and Nugget.